What's up guys, welcome to my first video on this channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can install Python and create a simple spammer bot for Discord or WhatsApp. Let's get into it. So first you're going to want to head over to python.org and install whatever download for your operating system. So if you're on Windows, click on Windows. If you're on Mac, click on Mac. And if you're on something else, this is available on pretty much any operating system. Okay, great. Once you've got that done with, you're going to want to head over to PyCharm, look it up, go to this website, the first link, jetbrains.com, and you're going to click download, and depending on your operating system, download that one, the community download, free, open source. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to launch the application. Once you've launched it, you're going to want to go to click new project, and it might ask you for a settings thing, but since I've already installed it, I don't have that. But you're going to want to make your way to new project and name it test. To make sure everything's working fine, select all of this, delete it, type print hello world. This is a basic hello world, and it's just to check if Python works. And if it works, it should print hello world in this box. Next, you're gonna want to type import pyauto GUI. Now it's gonna pop up with an error, and the way to fix that is you're gonna want to right click on this, show context actions, install package pyauto GUI. Now that you've installed it, it's in the program. And you're going to want to start off by pyauto GUI dot typewrite parentheses, and inside of those parentheses quotation marks, and inside of those quotation marks whatever you want to be spammed. So say you want to spam hi. Then you're going to go make a few spaces above it, type while true with a capital T, colon, and then you're going to want to add a tab here. So while this is true, so it's going to be true forever until you stop the program, it's automatically going to type this. So let's just run it as a test. It's going to type it, but it's never going to stop. And you can stop it by safe stop it by hitting your mouse in the corner on any operating system. So now it just says hi, but we need it to press enter as well because we need it to send the message. So what do? Pyauto GUI dot press, and then again in parentheses and quotation marks the key you want to press, so enter. Now, every time this happens, it does hi, enter, hi, enter, hi, enter. But now it's typing while, and that's because I misclicked. And this program will start instantly, so how do we fix that? See, I already added hi's by accident to this. So how do we fix that? By importing a different thing, but this time we don't have to install it. Import time. Now this is basically you're installing time functions. So instead of this while true, before you start it, you can do time.sleep for the amount of seconds. So let's say 5 seconds. So now we run it and we wait 5 seconds, so we have a time to position our mouse to the text box we want to type and enter into. And then that. For some reason it's writing, well, let me fix this. Okay, I fixed it. It was just a simple bug because I instantly started it before without the time feature. Now, let's test it on Discord. So we're going to run the program. open the Discord tab with the text box open and wait 5 seconds. Now, this infinitely says hello, but wait. Discord has this feature. So how can we bypass that? First, we want to stop the program. So we realize that's happening. So it's an easy fix. Let me explain this. So after this colon, anything that's indented happens in a loop. So this happens, and then it repeats until this is not true, but this is always true. So we just put another time.sleep .8 seconds. Now, it waits 0.8 seconds before pressing enter again and typing it, so it should fully render it. In other things, for example, here I've pulled up WhatsApp and I'm about to run the program, and it should work. Hello, 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 so on and so forth. And I just may have messed it up entirely. Okay. Now, I'll show you how to do it a certain amount of times before it stops. So instead of while true, we're going to do while I is less than whatever number you want. Let's say we want to say it 10 times. While I is less than 10 times. And then here, using a built-in Python thing, or I shouldn't say thing, I guess function, but it's not really a function. We can do I, instead of, normally on other things you would do I equals I plus 1, which you can still do on Python, but as a simpler thing, you can just do I equals plus 1. Now that means every single time this executes, 1 will be added to I until I reaches 10, it will stop. So let's try it again, but on Discord again. So now, it should do this. Never mind, I messed it up. Sorry, I messed up. And we got an error message, as you can see, because we forgot to define I. I starts off as 0. So when I reaches, when it loops at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and now the people are getting mad, sorry. Now there's another way we can do this. If you want to count to a certain number, instead of this as a string, which this is called a string if you didn't already know. Okay, so after looking into it a little bit, I finally figured it out. Yeah. So you need to use this string on the I, and it will basically infinitely count until the number chosen right here, which I just messed it up. But it will stop actually one number before, because that's how it works. So for example, say I remove this time.sleep, and I simply just go, or say I want to count by tens, and I want to count to 1,000. This can go up very, very quickly. So let's just go here, and just watch as these 1,000 lines just get typed. See, it's just going. 1/10 of the way there, and I'm gonna stop it because I don't want to wait till 1,000. Oh, I got exactly 100 when I stopped it. Pretty nice. But that's a tutorial on how you can make a spammer bot with a couple of lines of code. Thank you for watching, and until I see you next time. Also, only 0% of my viewers are actually subscribed, because this is my first video, so if you enjoyed this video or this video helped you, please do consider subscribing.